New question, the member for Kingston and the Islands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Labour. 1 year ago today, first responders across Ontario celebrated as our government passed Bill 163, supporting Ontario's First Responders Act. Since then, I have heard from firefighters, paramedics and police officers from Kingston and the Islands who have benefited from this piece of legislation. In my riding, I know this increased level of support and heightened advocacy for mental health has had a significant impact in the lives of our community's first responders and those who are closest to them. First responders help keep my community safe and are always there for us when we need them the most. And this legislation was a big step forward for Ontario to make sure that they get the help and resources they need right away. Mr. Speaker, through you to the Minister, what progress have we made this year since Bill 163 becomes law? And please give a round of applause for our first responders who are here with us today.
Thank you. Minister of Labour.
Thank you, Speaker. I want to thank the member for that very important question and her own personal involvement in this issue. Speaker, we know that mental health in the workplace is an issue that demands the attention of everyone. It's employers, employees, union and the government. When we passed Bill 163 in the House a year ago, we knew it was going to do something to help people in this province because it provides a sense of security for those first responders and for their families. It ensures faster access to the WSIB treatment and the resources. Speaker, I'm proud to stand in the House today and tell you, as a result of the actions of this House, more than 600 first responders have already been helped by legislation in 1 year alone, Speaker. That's 600 men and women who receive quicker access to benefits and the services that they need to get better. Speaker, I visited with paramedics this morning, Halton Police, Oakville Fire. We should be all proud of what we did a year ago, Speaker.
Supplementary.
I'd like to thank the Minister for his answer. I'm thrilled to hear that this legislation has also helped so many people across Ontario. I think we can all be extremely proud that these efforts are felt in every single community across this province. It's encouraging to know that individuals felt confident that they could come forward and that there would be help on the other end for them. And I have spoken to Chief Charbonneau from the paramedics of Frontenac County about this, and he's been pleased with the measures that have been taken. It says a lot about the importance of eliminating the stigma around mental health and how our efforts in this area are working. In the last year, first responders in my community have talked to me about the second part of Bill 163 that requires them to create PTSD prevention plans. I know they've been hard at work on these plans in my riding and as well across the province. Can the Minister please tell the House more about these efforts as first responders in each of our communities are putting these plans together?
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you, Speaker, and thanks again for that question from the member from Kingston and the Islands. PTSD, Speaker, unfortunately, the cure to PTSD continues to elude us. So we need to put a tremendous amount of effort into preventing PTSD in the first place. When we passed the bill, we included in the legislation a requirement that all employers of first responders file their prevention plans with my ministry as of April 23rd of this year. I'm looking forward to seeing those plans, seeing how we can highlight some of the best practices within those plans, and sharing that information right throughout the province. I want everyone to benefit from the plan, Speaker. I want everyone to submit the best plan they possibly could. That's why I'll be putting them online, posting them publicly, Speaker. Wow. This is the next step in keeping our first responders in Ontario healthy and safe, giving them the dignity, the respect they deserve. And thanks again to the House, particularly the member from Parkdale High Park, for what she did to make us all work together on this. Thank you.